Hello everyone and welcome to the best blog on earth. I'm your host, Riley Harris. Today, I think some of you may have been noticing something over the past several weeks. As I have continued to age, although even if I had not, I would still have the same problem. My hair has started to become unruly. But before we get to that, let us go through another rendition of our national anthem. Thank you. Because of the reasons that I've explained over the past several weeks, I do have access to electricity. Because of that, I wanted to use electric trimmers on my hair because, I'm the last guy on earth. I don't want to look like a slob. Why would I want to do that? I could look so much better if I just, gave it a trim. And to be honest, who's going to notice, right? I am resolved to cut my own hair, and we'll see how it goes. I was thinking about using scissors, but ultimately, if there's ways that I can avoid to endanger my own life, I think that's going to be the best result. The more I bring sharp objects anywhere near my throat, the higher chance that I have of nicking myself and dying. I'm very firmly in the glad to be alive boat. Yeah, that is what is on the schedule for today, so you can see it all in real time. You'll know exactly how long it takes for a man such as myself fully cut his own hair and make it look absolutely stunning. Before that, I wanted to go through a short story about the first time I got a haircut from a barber. Yeah, it was with my buddy Zeke, and my mum decided to take us both to the barber in lieu of Zeke's mum, who did not want to take him over the first time just because it can be so scary for a child. We both go over with my mom, who's a wonderful woman. Zeke gets to go first. And this little troublemaker, he goes through and he just starts screaming. Like really wailing, tries to get out of the seat, and the barber's looking at him like he's a complete freak, which he was. In the end, he gets his hair cut, and it's a very simple buzz cut, because economy-wise, the shorter you cut the hair of a child, the longer it's going to last. It's up for my turn, and I am hyperventilating. I can't breathe. I can't even think straight. And Zeke is just on the ground wailing in the lobby. There's other families there who are looking at us like we're social pariahs. The usual evil eye. It's my turn, and I tell my mum, no thanks. She says, no, you've got to do it, Riley. Sorry. I don't know why Zeke is freaking out, but you got to do it. I don't want to anyway. She bribes us with ice cream. It is a significant motivator for me. Maybe not for Zeke, but he was already done. The barber comes up and he says, I don't know what's wrong with your friend. This isn't painful at all. So just sit still. I'm going to cut your hair and it'll be over with. He gets up, brings the trimmer, and you can hear this thing buzzing in your ear. He starts on the side, and as soon as he touches it to my face, I scream as loud as I can. As loud as my little tiny lungs will let me scream. So I'm screaming, and my mom gets up, and she looks at me. I look over at her in the mirror, as much as I can through the terror, and I see Zeke, and he's on the floor laughing like a hyena. Can you believe that? That little jerk was in the chair, and he just decided to make a big deal out of it to give me a panic attack. The barber recommended that my mom get a dog trimmer. I think it was $40-some investment. Ultimately now she could cut our hair for us and he would never have to see us again. I mean, at least I got over it, but the kids who walked out, I don't think they're ever getting over that. My mom did not get us ice cream because she would have had to give Zeke ice cream and she didn't feel it could be rewarded. Speaking of, I wonder if I'll ever get ice cream again. It's like magic in one of those little cartons. It's like the last unicorn dying. Or dragon. I wonder what dragon tastes like. But I'll never know. Now, just to be sure you're not getting the wrong idea of Zeke, he does have wonderful moments. Him at 5 years old was not one of them. Eh? How do you like that? Only took me 9 hours. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Man spends 9 hours on his own haircut. Must be the worst barber on earth. Wrong. Best barber on earth. And that'll do it for this week's episode. Timed in with our Australian fact of the week. Australia is 4,000 kilometers from east to west. That's it, everyone. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week.